Hello again, YouTubers, pilots, commanders, and people of the internet. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. So in today's video, I'd like to do a review on the current OXP and also a little bit of map strategy, which is part 2 of a sequel video. So let's start with this season or the current OXP, right? So as we all know, well, those of you who haven't, maybe, uh, you're going to get 3 spark weapons. You know what? I actually have saved some reference here. So, in um, in a nutshell, what you get, if you're a premium member or player, you're going to get 27 million silver, 2,750 gold, 800 platinum, event tokens 800. Okay, Wayland skin, Fenrir, Leech, Arjun, and experimental spark. The only bonus for me here is the pilot for the Leech because I have one, but I don't have the pilot. And the spark weapons. About the skins, none of them I can use, even though I have an Arjun, but it's a Deathwing Arjun, so that is a special edition bot. So that does not apply to me, unfortunately. Boo hoo, right? Oh, I think I logged out of the game. So for those of you who are running the Raker, the Fenrir, the what was it, Aojun, so you have you're gonna get skins for this current WXP, and hope you enjoy it because the skin actually gives you 5% more durability. Okay. So, without further delay, let's get into the next topic of my video, which is strategy when you come against random teammates. Okay. So, before I continue further, I'd like to put a little disclaimer out there that I am not a pro player. I am merely documenting my experience as a medium spender in the game and sharing it to others because sharing is caring. Feel free to add if I missed anything or if you've experienced something else in the game you'd like to share as well. Comment down below. Alright. A little addition to yesterday's video is that how does an upgraded max last stand looks like. So if you look at the health bar, the darker one is the last stand. So the longer it is, then the guy has upgraded last stand, so it's going to be slightly tougher to take him down. Second point here is do not attack a leech while he is leeching. Let me repeat that. Do not attack a leech when he is leeching. Okay, so this happens a lot. And why? Because the damage will go to your teammate. So the argument, I think, would be is if I don't attack a leech and he attacks me, what do? Run away, bro. There's nothing you can do. Run away or hide or take cover, recharge your weapon or recharge your ability and so on. Only attack when the leech effect is gone. When I mean the leech effect is gone, you see that string. If the string is gone, then it's okay to attack because your teammate is gonna get a little bit of damage, but not that much. Okay. And the next part I would like to share is also knowing the weapon's effect. So we all know the main one, like cryo. Your bot is gonna cryogenic. What I mean here is cryogenic, not the cryo medium weapon. Yeah. So a cryogenic weapon will have the white effect on your bot. Okay, the dot effect. You don't see the dot effect on the bot. You will see it on the left side of the screen. There will be a timer running. So that is how long the dot effect will run. Suppression effect will mean your weapon will turn red. This is coming usually from the Nodens, the Blitz, the Nightingale. Lockdown. Okay, lockdown is when your legs turn yellow. There's like a yellow net on your legs. You can't move. It's just there, static. Even if you use the Phantom, you blink, you will still be locked down. You're still not moving. Okay. And again, leech. Okay, here's a little note. There are 3 leeches now in the game. Okay, 3 leeches. Frozen, normal, experimental. Okay, and I'll get later on what's the difference. And here's another one. If you're running a Loki, avoid Aujuns, okay? Avoid Aujuns because these Aujuns, maybe not all, some of them may have a Yang pilot which can have the quantum radar while they are flying, so be careful. And if you're a Loki, running a Loki, you're next to an, don't run next to an Arthur, because if the Arthur uses the blast wave, then you're gone. You will be a flying Loki without the ability of flying, right? Okay. And also, when you're running a Loki, be careful when you see a Phantom or a Blitz, because nowadays people are just very angry and upset with Loki. So Phantoms and Blitz will chase you down, even though they don't have the ability to kill you, to shoot you when you are stealth. If the Phantom or a Blitz is running weapons like a cryo rhyme or perhaps like a flamethrower, they can still give you damage, okay? So be careful if you're running a Loki. Okay, so the next one here, okay, let's get into some map strategy if you're running or if you're playing random, right? So in my opinion, Springfield, right? Okay, distance between the two riverbanks is actually less than 500 meters. What I mean here is, if you go to, okay, I have a picture of the map here. Springfield, okay. So if you are, let's say you spawn on, okay, doesn't matter where you spawn, right? The distance between these two riverbanks, this is what I mean. If you are here, you can definitely shoot the opponent or enemy which is here, vice versa, same. Okay. Only problem is if the enemy goes further, or if you go further, like okay, if your enemy is here and you are like at the edge here, you won't be able to shoot him. Okay, you'll need to go closer. So if the enemy is like at the side here, you still have a chance of hitting damage. What I like to do is attack from this side, because this side has a lot of cover, but this side has less cover. So it's okay, I mean, it's safe for you to shoot from anywhere from this side, attacking here, but not the opposite. Okay, so beacon A and beacon B is actually a safer area to brawl and to take cover, and also you can actually shoot the other side. All right. So what it's on the next point here I have, okay, Almings will tend to fly far for cover. This is true because a lot of them actually, I mean, the Alming does not have very good armor, so they will tend to try to fly far away. So when they do this, you have the window of opportunity to attack his teammates. So go for his teammates. Build a mini squad. As I mentioned in my yesterday's video, form a mini squad, go and attack the rest of these smaller bots. And here, the third point is cap beacon C from the back. Okay, beacon C, if you notice, is actually here at the far left. Okay, let me take the pointer. Okay, far over here. So what I mean is that you can actually cap the beacon from like the side here. There's a little bit of space, but no, I would definitely not recommend, because when you do that, you're gonna get killed. So try your level best to go to the back here and cap the beacon. That will give you some time to recover, recharge, recharge your weapons ability before the enemy comes for you. Okay, so the next one, I think that's about it for Springfield, and let's go to power plant. Okay, so power plant map, in my opinion, is not very balanced. As you can see over here, okay, most of the beacons, the third beacons in the game, they are symmetrical. I would use the word symmetrical, meaning that the third beacon is actually the center of the map. But this map, however, the center of the map is these two beacons. If you notice, right, beacon E and D here. Whoopsie, let me go do that again. Okay, so beacon E and D is actually the center of the map. So I would say, if let's say you spawn from this side of the map, beacon C and D probably would be close for you, but the problem is some of the opponents, they will spawn like over here. if they run a fast or a sprint bot or a dash bot, then they can definitely go to E and C very quickly. So you need to be careful if you're moving from C to E or probably from D to E. Okay, so that's it. The brawling area would be here. If the enemy is running a phantom and you don't have a lot of hit points, then you're gonna get smoked. Okay, so again, it's not very balanced because you can see for yourself it's not symmetrical. But the way they design the map is such a way so you need to be careful if you spawn late in the game, especially. Okay. And let's see the next point I have here. Okay, cover is limited. They do have a lot of cover, but when I see limited is that smaller buildings may protect you. Smaller bots may protect you from the with the buildings that around. But the problem is, Aoming has a very good advantage over this map because they can just shoot you even if you are taking cover from, let's say, okay, let's see here. Okay, you see these buildings here? Okay, all these buildings here, an Aoming can definitely fly closer and hit you. And especially if the Aoming is running a rupture and Sa, the splash damage alone can kill you. Even this side here. Okay, so you can see because all these buildings have very small, small buildings. Perhaps maybe you're like this side over here because this building is slightly bigger, and even here. But that's about it. The rest of the area here, even here, this area here, and this area, buildings are very small and. Due to the nature of the size, you don't really have a lot of cover. Even if you have, it's not safe because the Aoming can just fly closer, get a good angle, and that's it. Boom, you're dead. Okay. And let's go to the next point that I have here. Aoming has only one place to hide for cover. Okay. So what I mean here is if you look at the center of the map between beacon D and E, this particular reactor here is the only place the Aoming can take cover. Meaning, if you're from this side, the Aoming will fly here, or if you are from here, then the Aoming will take cover here. So the best way to take down an Aoming is you need to flank the guy. You need to flank an Aoming with a mini squad. No choice there. And here's the other part about Arthurs and kids, right? And due to the nature of the map, it's actually quite big. And if you're running an Arthur or a kid, it will be very slow for you to reach the other side of the map or the other end. So try to deploy your Arthur or kid 4 minutes latest into the game, because by the time you walk into the center of the battlefield, a lot of bots will be either dead or maybe the battle is over. Okay, especially when you're playing domination or beacon rush, the battle can finish earlier, especially if the enemy or your team has covered all the beacons. Right. Okay, so for the next topic I have here is ship. Okay, so ship, in my opinion, is the smallest rectangular map in the game, and is very straightforward, as you can see, right? So this is a very compact, or should I say, compact map, and the battles in this map is very intense, especially at the third beacon. Okay, so regarding that, so if you're going to rush for the third beacon, my advice is only do that if you spawn early. Okay, if you spawn late, forget it. You're better off covering your friends who have spawned earlier and give them cover. Because if you try to cap the third beacon, then you're dead. Unless, of course, you're running a Ravana, you have the 3 abilities available, and you have phase shift, then you can definitely go into the third beacon, turn the color from red to blue, and don't stay there. Get out of the way, because you are an easy target when you're at the center beacon. Because the center beacon is an open area. Okay? And as I mentioned earlier, if you spawn late, cover your friends. Support by providing cover fire so that your teammate can cap the beacon and run away. Okay, and okay, as I mentioned here, there's plenty of cover before you reach the third beacon, so use it wisely, even for Titans. Okay, because just because you may have strong armor, again the map is small, so your opponent can form a mini squad and attack you. So again, don't go Rambo like crazy. Okay, save the health of your Titans so that you have you can contribute to the team, and you can kill Titans, you can suppress Titans, you can suppress enemies. Okay, and I think that's all for this video. Okay, if you have any, different experience, or if you have further ideas to add, comment down below. Like and subscribe, that would be very, very grateful. Okay, so thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.